Welcome back to Naturalocity's cute flat twisted twist with a twisted ball natural hairstyle. This video is part 2. Hopefully you have watched part 1. If not, I will place a link in the description box that will lead you over to part 1 if you choose. And part 1 was just the tutorial on how she molded the twisted twist that you see right here. So I've already sat underneath the hair dryer. I didn't allow it to get 100% dry because the dryer was hot, and I thought that air drying would give me some relief because it was hot underneath that dryer. So right now, only thing that my hairstylist has to do is create the twisted ball. And if you notice on the pictures on the beginning of this video, that was the end result of the twisted ball. So what she's going to do, she's going to use 2 packages of the synthetic braid hair. If you don't want to use the synthetic braid hair, you can use the Kanekalon hair, but she suggested just to use the synthetic braid hair, and it cost me 99 cents per package. And I used the color, well, the category on the hair, it's entitled 1B, just because it closely resembles the color of my hair, so I wanted to look undetectable. So the formation of that little ponytail that you see right there, she did not use any rubber bands on my hair, so you do not have to use a rubber band on your hair. So basically she molded the hair, and then she had metal clips, and once it dried, it my hair was firm, so it didn't unravel. So all she does is put bobby pins on the on the end of where the twist stops, and then she proceeds with the style. So right now she's not going to add any extra hair yet, but right now the hair that's just hanging down with that ponytail, all she's going to do is wrap the hair around each other, and it's going to make similar to like a phone cord back in the day when everyone had a phone cord. And when she wraps it around, it makes loops. And when she gets to the end, what she's going to do is she's going to add a bobby pin or a hairpin. It's interchangeable because she had both of the hairpins and bobby pins on the table as she was creating this particular hairstyle. And for this hairstyle, she's going to use the same technique over and over again. Right now, when I had said that she used 2 packages of hair, what she did, when she first started, which is evident on part 1, she opened up a package of hair and she cut it in half, because when you open the package of hair, there's a rubber band on it that indicates the middle of the hair, and she snipped it in 2. And when she formed the twisted twist, she used only a half of the package to create the twisted twist that you see right now, and that's what the hair that's hanging over. So after she finished twisting the hair that's hanging, if you can look over to the left on the table, there's the rest of the first package of hair, the other half. So only thing she's going to do is she's going to grab that, and she's going to use a bobby pin to secure it to my hair, and then she's going to do the same technique of twisting it around her finger to make a twisted ball. So that's the gist of this entire tutorial on how she creates that twisted ball. And for instance, if you do not wish to have your twisted ball, so okay, look in her hand right now, she has a package of hair. What she's going to do is she's going to use a bobby pin, secure it to my hair, and then she's going to section it in 2, and she's going to grab a little bit of it, and she's just going to twist that hair around her finger over and over again, so it's to make that formation of a phone cord. And periodically she'll place it down on my close to my scalp, and she would use a hairpin or a bobby pin to secure it to my hair to make sure that it stays put. Because this hairstyle, I will wear it, my intention was to wear it for an entire week. I may extend it because this hairstyle still looks really nice, and there's no need to waste a hairstyle. And I won't go past 2 weeks to wear this particular hairstyle if I choose. I'm still undecided because my Friday's salon visit hasn't approached yet. And once she finished with the twisted of the twist at the end, the fibers were uneven. So the only thing she did, she took a pair of scissors and she cut it evenly, and then she secured the rest of it to my scalp. And again, like I said, she's going to do the same technique over and over again. And I know some people shy away from adding extra hair, extra hair to their hair, but I have done this. I don't do this every week. I do it periodically, but I haven't had any issues with it at all. So she's going to do the same technique. She grabbed a medium section of hair, and then she's just going to twist it around each other. And how she started, just so I can back up, is The front part, the front perimeter of the ball, that's what she starts with at the front, and she builds on it. So she creates the front part, and then she keeps building and building to make it bigger. Because actually, after she does the phone cord twisted twist right there. I know it's a tongue teaser. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna add more hair. If you don't want your balls to be as big as mine, you wouldn't have to add any more hair. You could just use the particular hair that's right there. But if you want a larger twisted ball, either you put it on the position of the top of your hair, the bottom, or the left or the right. You just continue to add more hair if you wanted it bigger. So it's at your discretion. That's one good thing about natural hairstyles. It's so versatile. It's basically whatever you want. And I can just tell you, even though I do not do my hair on a regular basis, I visit the salon. I just tell you, one of the best advice I can tell you is to use your voice when you're communicating with your hairstylist. Because for me, I have told my stylist I want cute hairstyles, but I wanted healthy hairstyles that's going to aid in my long-term growth of my goal of waist length hair. So basically, I tell her what my hair care goals are, and I tell her what I feel that is best for my hair. And then if I make a suggestion that she may not agree with, we're not in an argument. We just have a discussion. And I'm an individual where I thrive for information. So if she says something that maybe I don't agree with, basically I will go find a book or something online, a reliable source, or maybe because there's plenty forums online. I mean, even though it's people's opinions, pretty much you use your own common sense to see if it makes sense and see if you can incorporate it within your natural hair regimen. Because I just remember when I first tried to find a natural hairstylist, and believe me, my hairstylist, she doesn't claim to be just the natural hairstylist. She does all types of hair. If you are relaxed, she would do your prepare your hair in a relaxed way. I mean, she would put your relaxer in. But for me, that's not what I want. I want to continue my hair being natural. But anyway, basically, you just communicate with your stylist, tell them what you want, and make sure that they adhere to it. Because I know when I was trying to find a hairstylist, I just sat there and I didn't say anything. And at the end result, I knew my hairstyle was not the best that it could look, and I knew that the techniques that they would have. Basically, one of the salons, they had a steamer. That's what their treatment. You get your hair washed, conditioned, and you sit underneath the steamer. Well, they had so many clients. Sometimes I would sit underneath the steamer for 10 minutes, which is short of my normal 30 minutes deep condition. And I wasn't wise enough in the beginning to say, hold on, I'm paying for a service. I need to get my full 30 minutes. I understand you have other clients, but I'm a paying client as well. So make sure you use your voice, and you don't have to be rude at all. But I mean, if you work for your hard-earned money, and you're gonna this is an expense, put it like that, if you go to a salon and you want the best service out there that's possible. So just want to put out there, make sure if you don't feel that your stylist is doing a great job of maintaining and maintenance on your hair, just speak with him or her and just tell him about your concerns. So I just want to put that out there. So right now she is doing the same technique over and over again, and I hate that I have to keep saying that, but it is so very true. Because if you look over on the table, you can see her pile of bobby pins and her pile of hairpins that she's going to use interchangeable on this particular hairstyle. And all she does is twist the hair around and around. And you can tell, you can look at my hair and you can look at my scalp, that it is very moisturized. Because on the beginning of the installation of this entire hairstyle, what she did is she made sure she placed moisture enriched products on my hair. My choice are Carecare's products for the maintenance part, because I use the Carecare's leave-in conditioner, their butter cream, and their twist and define cream. and you can still see some of the products still on my scalp of that white substance. But it dissolved in my scalp the very next day, because all I did after my hairstylist finished with my hair, I just went home and I wrapped my hair up with a satin scarf, slept on this hairstyle, and it wasn't hard to sleep on at all either, because all I did was put a scarf on my hair, just a regular size scarf, and I tied it in the back and I went to sleep. I didn't have to sleep cute or anything, because this hairstyle just held up. And that's one of the main goals of my protective hairstyles, low manipulating hairstyles, low maintenance hairstyles, because I'm not going to say that I'm lazy. I just don't want to, in the morning when I'm preparing for my day, I just don't want to spend more than a minute actually on my hair. Just make sure that it looks nice, and I can get myself ready and I can go about my day. And this hairstyle has truly served the purpose. It really has, and I absolutely love this hairstyle. And I haven't had any dryness issues or itchiness issues. I have had to use the buttercream once on my scalp, and then I followed it up with the oil, and that was it. And I noticed that my edges was fuzzy. I will add the edge tamer, and if you refer back to part 1 of this video, I list every last product that my hairstylist used on this particular hairstyle, and it starts from the shampoo on to the styling products. So I just want I want this tutorial to be very informative if you're trying to recreate this hairstyle for yourself, because I really think this is a very nice hairstyle. You can use it, you can wear this hairstyle to go to work. Well, yeah, you can use it to go to work, because that's what I do, because I didn't have anywhere special to go to. Or you can just, if you just wanted a cute hairstyle. And I can tell you, when I was leaving work the other day, it was a little windy outside, and of course my scalp is exposed, so it felt great for the wind to blow through my hair. I mean, it just felt great. So right now it's the spring months, getting ready to lead into the summer months, and so if you don't want your hair hanging on your head, and you like this particular hairstyle, by all means try this hairstyle. But if you're opposed to adding extra help, which is that synthetic braid hair that my hairstylist intertwined in this hairstyle, I do have a tutorial already uploaded on YouTube, and it's the same formation on the left and the right hand side and the front and back of this hairstyle, and it's called Twist and Turns Natural Hairstyle Updo. And that hairstyle, she only used my hair, and she used some of the products that are listed on part 1 of this tutorial, but she didn't use any spritz on my hair, as she had to use on this hairstyle, because she really wanted this whole hairstyle to be molded and make sure it doesn't unravel on you, because that's one of the worst things it can do. Even though you add extra, you don't want to walk down the street and your extra help falls on the floor. So just want to make sure that this particular hairstyle is stiff, and make sure that it's molded, and make sure it has enough pins in it so it does not unravel on you. But I can tell you, if you're going on a trip or you're taking a flight, believe me, if you go through the metal detectors, they will pull you over to the side, for the simple fact there are plenty bobby pins and hairpins in this particular hairstyle that would set off the metal detector. So I guess you can say, if you want to find a down point on this particular hairstyle, I guess that would be it. So, and even though I stated earlier that this is my hairstylist, and you can clearly tell that we're in a kitchen, we just weren't able to go to the salon because something had happened in my local city that made us that allowed us not to be able to go to the salon. So we had to make do. So we went. So she styled my hair in the kitchen. So as you can tell there, she opened up the second package of hair, and then she laid the rest of it on the table. And what she did, again, on that package of hair that she opened, there's a rubber band on the hair. She just cut it in two, and then when she installs the extra hair on my hair from the package, she does use a bobby pin, because a bobby pin is more firm than a hairpin. So please make sure when you're adding the extra hair to make your twisted ball bigger, please use a bobby pin, because you, again, earlier, as I stated, you don't want your hair to fall off as you going about your day or anything, because for me, that would be more work for me to do. If it fell off, which it has not, I would have to unravel it, twist it back up, and pin it back up, and that's just more work. And I really love the idea of a low maintenance and low manipulating hairstyle. So it needs, from the first installation, I need it to be right. So on this particular piece of hair, what she's gonna do, she's gonna grab a larger section of hair. I mean, it's more like a medium to large section as she's twisting it around, just so the formation could be larger for the twisted ball. Because I just didn't want my hair ball to look wimpy. I want it to look full. I want it to look thick, and look nice. So that's why she used the two packages of hair. And by all means, if you want your ball bigger, you can put 3, 4, 5, 6, however. I mean, it might be a little excessive, but if you choose to, you can do that. But for this particular hairstyle, she only used 2. And let me talk about one thing about a hair regimen, which is so important, because I hear so many individuals saying that their hair is dry, and if they're actually talking to me, I'll just give them my opinion, because by all means, I am not a hairstylist. I just know that I know what is benefiting my hair, and I just pass on the information. Please make sure you create some type of regimen. I can tell you what mine is. My regimen is, I make sure that my hair is washed and conditioned on a weekly basis. This particular time it may extend, because I really like this hairstyle and it really looks nice. So I may extend up to 2 weeks. However, I will still get a deep conditioning treatment once this hairstyle is unraveled. But on average, my hair is washed and deep conditioned once a week, and I use products that does not contain sulfates, parabens, any harsh detergents that will strip the moisture out of my hair. I do not use those products at all. And I use the Curls Daughters Tweed Moisturizing Hair Smoothie, which is the conditioner. It's a thick conditioner, and I sit underneath the hair dryer for 30 minutes. And that is very consistent. So I use Curls Daughters products for the wash and condition. However, I use Kara's products for the maintenance. Though that pair just seems to work well for me. And for this particular hairstyle, it's a rare case that my hairstylist applies spritz to my hair, but this hairstyle needed to stay firm and hard to make sure that it stays put. And it was worked out fine, and I have not had any issues with dryness. And believe me, it far extends. It extends much farther than just the products on your hair for moisture. It's a twofold. It's what you take on the inside and what you put on the outside. So if you have a proper diet, if you drink plenty of fluids, especially plain water, and well rested, I mean, all those healthy factors is all works in conjunction to create a healthy hair, healthy scalp. So just want to put that out there. And I'm no nutritionist by any means, but I just know that works, because it's working for me. Because I'm just an individual who's trying to stay natural and try to be as healthy as I can be. So and that's what's working for me. So she's doing the same technique over and over again there. You can see she has a pile of hair pins that she's picking up, and she's just interchangeably putting it in my on my hair to make sure that the twisted ball stays put. And I think that's all of the hair that she's going to use. Yeah, because there's no more hair on the table. So what she's going to do is just the hair that's just hanging there. That's going to be the completion of this particular hairstyle. And like I said, all she does is grab a medium section of hair right now, and as she twists it around her finger, and she makes the twisted ball, which forms a nice protective natural added help hairdo. So right now it's actually prom season. So if you have a daughter going to prom and you think this hairstyle will look cute for her, by all means, either try to recreate this hairstyle for her, or if you have a local stylist that can do this hairstyle, because I really don't think this hairstyle is very difficult in any way. However, you just need to make sure that your parts are straight, and make sure that within the original part, the other parts that made those boxes to make the formation of the hairstyle, just make sure that they're as straight as they can be, because when you look at this hairstyle on the right and left hand side, you're just gonna it'll be very evident if your parts aren't as straight as they could be in the beginning. So she's almost done. She only has a little bit more hair to go, and like I said, all she's doing is twisting the hair around each other to make the phone cord type of design, and she's going to use the bobby pin or a hairpin to place it by. So it's very helpful if you have a pair of scissors close by as well, because once she gets to the end and she notices that the end, like right there that you just saw, weren't even, she just uses the scissors to clip it off, and then she folds it over, folds it down, and puts a bobby pin in the particular hairstyle, which is the twisted ball, to make sure that it stays put. And if you wonder, like, if because have some individuals that their hair feels hot. Well, that ball that's sitting on top of my head, I can tell you my hair has not felt hot at all. So you don't have to worry about that if you choose to wear this hair in the summer months. And one more side note, even though that this is a synthetic braid hair and I did set it in the hair dryer, it did not melt in. It didn't melt with my hair, so you don't have to worry about the synthetic hair melting, because I only sat underneath the hair dryer about 20 to 25 minutes because it was very hot under there. But I just had to get some of that product dissolved into my strands, because I didn't want, when I woke up the next day, my hairstyle to be fuzzy by any means. So she's almost finished with this hairstyle. And once she placed the last bobby pin on my hair, what she's going to do is she's going to go back over my hair with the spritz, and the hairstyle would be over. So she's almost done. And let me first say, if you're not a subscriber to Naturalocity's channel and you choose to, please click the button entitled subscribe so you can receive instant notifications of new video uploads. I generally upload a video once a week because I go to the salon once a week, and I'm a firm believer that I do not want to repeat a hairstyle over and over again, because I get bored with hairstyles. As long as it's a healthy hairstyle that promotes hair growth, I'm all for it. And now she's going around my hair with that spritz. So now I want to say thank you so much for watching this video, taking time to watch Naturalocity's channel, and hopefully you have a great day. And again, thank you so much, and have a wonderful day, and hopefully you try this hairstyle as well. Bye bye.